Hello and welcome. This is Coach Yuze talking about study tips. So happy fall, happy start of fall. I'll also refer to my cheat sheet here as we talk about active reading. Happy fall again, happy start of fall, and very exciting that we're getting to learn and share. How nice! All right, let's get started. Active reading. So we're going to be talking about active reading, study tips, active reading, how to get your comprehension to improve, to really be a faster reader, how to get your comprehension to improve. And why? Because to become a faster reader and to be able to comprehend better. So ask yourself as you read, what's happening here? What am I going to find out? So as you read, do active reading. Ask yourself as you read, what's happening here? What am I going to find out? So you're engaged that way. Ask yourself questions, and even trying to guess what the person is going to say in the text, so that you say, I thought they were going to say this, but no, they said this. I get it. So do you understand what I was trying to say? Did you understand what I was trying to get at? To ask yourself questions and assume or guess that what the person is going to say in the text could be so and so. So you're kind of thinking through the learning process, thinking through active reading. So when you say, I thought they were going to say this, but no, they didn't say that. They said a different. They came to a different idea. I get it now. So notice how you're actively engaged and thinking. So it got you to thinking, right? Being an active reader is about also about thinking as you read. So then once in a while, summarizing that information in your own words is a great way to go. That way you're really actively engaging. So looking for the main ideas of the paragraph, key words, what's really important. For example, the small words might not be so important, and you should really focus on the main ideas. What are the main ideas? What are the main ideas? What are they going to say? How can I summarize this in my own words? I bet they're going to say this. I bet they're going to say they're going to say this. So you're actively engaged in all that process of reading. So the second thing you can do is focus on paragraph structure. The second thing you can do is focus on paragraph structure. So again, it depends on whether you're reading fiction or non-fiction. Why? Because fiction tends to be disjointed and might not necessarily have a structure, unlike in non-fiction. While in non-fiction, there is structure in a way that the first and the last sentence has the thesis. Say, for example, in a newspaper article, the third paragraph has the thesis. The opening paragraph states who, what, when, and where. The opening paragraph states who, what, when, and where. And as you go through in the third paragraph, then in the third paragraph, you kind of get the thesis. While in non-fiction writing, each paragraph will have the main idea of the chapter. In non-fiction writing, each paragraph will have the main idea, or the first sentences will have the topic sentences will have the main ideas. So as you're going through actively reading, shush out the main ideas. Shush out the main ideas. Look for those words, images, and active verbs. So pay attention to the main ideas. Look for those important words, images, and welcome verbs. Back. So active reading. In our first lecture, we talked about how non-fictions tend to have structure, and the first paragraph, the first sentence would have, or the topic sentence would have the thesis or ideas, and the structure is is topic sentence paragraph, supporting paragraph, and concluding sentence or paragraphs. We'll talk some more on active reading. Have your highlighter. It goes a long way so that you're engaged. So that way you're engaged. Have your highlighter, write in the margins, make notes. They say if you read your own writing, it helps with you can memorize better. Reading or memorizing your own writing helps with memory. You can memorize more that way. Reading or trying to memorize the things that you wrote yourself helps with memory. Like putting pen on paper and writing things and trying to memorize those. That makes it easier. Use your pen, circle things, underline any kind of supporting ideas. Circle things, use pen. We are visual learners. We see it in our minds. Really mark things up. So those are the ideas going forward in active reading part 2. Have your highlighter. That way you're engaged. Write in the margins, make notes, use pen. It's easier to remember. Circle things, underline any kind of supporting ideas. The structure here again is first paragraph, and then there's supporting paragraph and concluding paragraph. Topic sentences, they help with thesis. They're kind of like thesis. Welcome back. So we'll be talking about writing reports or thesis. How to write reports or thesis. So clear structure and organization are key. Let me re-say that. The topic was how to write thesis or reports. Clear structure and organization are key. Then you can add the details. Again, writing reports, topic sentence, supporting details, concluding sentence. How to write reports or thesis. There's the topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence. This is cool. Why? Because it comes back to structure and organization. Once you have that, that unlocks everything. That unlocks everything else. So once you have structure and organization, when it comes to report writing or thesis writing, writing thesis, if you have structure and organization, you have everything. That sort of unlocks everything else. You have the main ideas. Again, like a newspaper article, the questions are who, what, when, where. Please take pen to paper. It can be slower than typing it out, but it does create this visual format for you, which is very useful. So taking some general notes, taking them down with pen on paper helps really be creative. And we want to be creative when it comes to report writing, thesis writing. We want to be creative. Why? Because it makes for some good writing, and you want to be you want to engage your readers and entertain or inform them or help them gain new informations through your writing. So it's always important to have structure and organization. That's so key. Topic sentence, supporting evidence, supporting ideas, and concluding sentence. That's the structure. And then you want to supplant or add ideas, informations, evidence, statistics to support your thesis. Thank you.